Hello guys and welcome back to Planet Coaster. Welcome to my wonderful park. Things are going really nicely in here. We've got a monorail online which we finished at the end of the last episode, so we're going to see if many people are using that today. Did we actually? Yeah, I think I saw it fill up a little bit. But yeah, look, people are hopping on there. So that should hopefully help with a little bit of the kind of congestion down here. I'm hoping to see all of these queues filled up. And yeah, you know, it doesn't look too bad at all, actually. We worked a little bit on these pathways as well, expanding those before the latest episode. We've got a new area out here. I wonder, are people actually going on this ride yet? Okay, they're leaving the ride. But are they going to go on? I guess we have to give it time. Not the stats. The stats on this were pretty nice, actually. But it is the same type as one of the others, and it's only got 800 prestige. It's actually got incredibly good stats. And actually, stats are what we're chasing today. We still have this 9 excitement coaster challenge to be doing. 7 inversions as well. I'm not sure if we'll go for that. But the 9 excitement is definitely something I've been kind of striving towards. How is this doing in terms of queue? It's got a consistent queue. Is anyone... Look, I've budgeted this ride so much yet. No one... Ah, there you go. There's a few people. Few people going on. But again, it's for the thrill seekers. Not for the profits. Everything's looking pretty nice. Wait, did we add something over here? We did. We added the... oh, yes. It's good to see the Rubberdingy Rapids getting a really nice flow of people. And again, bringing them out this way a little bit. And hopefully people don't seem to like this monorail stop so much. But it's fine. Actually, is that going to cause an issue? See, are you going to kick you out? Let's see. I hope it does. Because if that just waits there, that's a problem. Okay, you know what? There's this setting, isn't there? There's this setting that I need to put on all the stations. And it is don't block station. There we go. I need to have those flowing. That is especially for a multi-station system. Okay, select ride again. Let's go here. And again, don't block the station, guys. Go back to the ride, and here. I think that's going to be pretty key on just getting people around. Doesn't really matter whether they get on or off. So yeah, I'm slightly scared that now if I go back to here and I select the first one, it's still going to be like, okay, no, don't block the station. So, has this situation resolved here? Actually, the park's actually pretty big. Yeah, we go. That's good. And look, there's a new thing for them to load into. So they should have a knock-on effect now. I mean, I think these two are just going to be constantly knocking onto each other. But it's all good. It's looking good. Hatch store's looking mad popular. People fighting to get into the hat store. Or I think that's a balloon store. The balloon store. Does that suggest to me that we need another one? We've got another one down here. There's people queuing up for that. I'm trying to think where we want to kind of tempt people down to. Could put... And have we got one in here? What is this? This has got... Yeah, this has got everything. It's got a balloon store, a hat store, and then a Mexican, as you do. But yeah, everything's looking pretty nice on the overview. I should really probably pause time. And that actually does such nice things for the... such nice things. Look how smooth the frame rate is now. It's when it's trying to... When the game, my CPU is trying to... Yeah, it's not GPU, it's CPU is trying to process every single one of these people walking. Like, these are all intelligent... Well, I say intelligent, you see them walk into each other. These are, like, aware... beings, you know, they choose where they want to go. They're weighing up statistics on what they want to do to behave naturally. There's 6,500 of them doing that. 6.6 thousand of them doing that. There are like so many different rides going on. People loading, unloading. There's so much going on. I don't blame the game for breaking down like that. But let's go on to management and see what the situation is saying. So the overview, everyone's relatively happy. But we got on guests. Need more benches. Need more benches. Scenery. Oh, actually, we're not doing any research right now. Oh, no, we are. Reveal that research. Beautiful. Okay, overpower thrill ride. Got it. And I have some new coasters, right? That's what we're going to be doing this episode, is the 9 excitement coaster. Yeah, so we have this. This is key. Look at that. So all of these are like chain lift, cannot invert, chain lift, chain lift, chain lift. They're all chain lift. Friction wheel lift. But then... This is different. A linear synchronous motor. That just sounds epic. We're going to build a Cloud Runner this episode. Hopefully get a 9 excitement one. Before we do that, one thing I also want to check up on is my staff as well. You know, I'm gonna give you guys a look at the overview, and then you know what I do to manually fix this. A lot of them, see, a lot of the janitors have low workloads, but there's mess around my park. Should really roster them up, but yeah, you guys know the drill. I'm just gonna do my thing. and be back in a sec. So that is all now done. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do more benches as well. You know, I'll get those done quickly now while we're in this little multitask section. Multitask or macro, I don't even know. Do lots of stuff, task time. So I'm just placing in these benches, and again, this is a good little sign of the area. Look, all those people just got off the monorail here. They're going to walk past all of these shops. Commercialism at its finest. No one's taken this long path yet, but there's actually literally no reason to, so I don't blame them at all. Let's get even more benches in. My new motto is you can't have too many benches. As you can see, benches everywhere. People really don't use this food court, do they? Do I need to make it like a through walkway? I feel like I do, honestly, to something, though. Has to be to something. I think, honestly, it's because it's on this little extra path as well. If it was off this path, I thought this was going to help things. It has not. Maybe it needs more decoration. I don't know. We'll give it time. Hey, like, look at this. We got $250,000 in the bank. We don't need to worry about redundancy here. We just need to make it the best experience, and the profit will continue. So, if people are enjoying your service, you will make money eventually. Not always, but, you know. How's this old bean doing? This is the looper. So, I want to see what my best stat actually at the moment is for excitement. So, we've got a 7.41. I think this is actually 8.5. 8.2 is the highest we've managed to get so far. And again, it's just the up, down, up, down. This is no doubt the best strategy. But we're going to actually go and do some ride research now. Here is the problem. You guys can see the frame rate that we get when this park is running in normal time. Now, in order to test rides, as you guys know, as I would like to see changed in the game, you have to have time running. Which means that it's going to be very choppy. Believe me, I've tried. I messed around doing some practice, building some new rides in here. And I actually was, building over here. And it got messy. But, guys, we have a solution. Ooh, look at this park from above. That's pretty nice. That looks really nice. That watercolor, for some reason, looks really nice. Look at that. I dig that very much. Feel like we may need a bit more terrain, like, around here. Maybe if I build the next ride, I build it over here and get, like, some terrain in there. So we got, like, nice terrain there, there. We need some more of that in our life. But, here's what we're going to do. We are going to go on here, and we're going to save this park as Vicopolis 19.2. I do versions. My park has different versions. I saved that like that. And now we're actually going to jump out into the menu into a free roam world, whatever if you want to call it that. We're going to jump to a sandbox world. We're going to design a ride there because there'll be nothing kind of interfering with it. None of this park nonsense interfering with it. And I don't know why I was really hesitating on the exit to menu. We're going to build it there, and if we like it and it turns out good, we schematic it and bring it into the main park. So it turns out we're going into like a research place, and it's pretty easy to do. Like, and let's just go straight sandbox, tropical. And another thing I want to do is, I haven't actually researched any of the 9 excitement rides. I didn't show you guys there, but if I was to go on blueprints, you'd see I haven't actually researched them. So hopefully I will research them soon. But we can also have a look at those and see the key characteristics of what a 9 excitement ride looks like. So here we go. We go into my blueprints, we go into coasters, and here we go. Those are the 5, 9 excitement rides. So let's start off 9 plus excitement hybrid coaster. That is perhaps the biggest thing I think I've ever seen. Let's put that over there. Jeez. Okay, this is the 9 excitement hybrid coaster. Very, very cool design, very large. You know what? And let's test it. Here we go. Put it onto testing, and we can just start the test. And here we go. It's going. And look, see, I can just do this. Just boom, get it going. I can hop on the front. And see what this is like. See, what I'm actually more interested in... Oh, my goodness. It's some outrageous drop. Gee, I am running at faster speed than time would usually flow at. Very smooth, though. That's one thing I'm noticing. Very, very smooth ride. Yeah, people love those kind of things. Those little banking hills. It's got a load of them. Let's jump in the seat view. I mean, it doesn't actually look so smooth once I'm in it. It reminds me of... I've forgotten what it's called. Is it called Corkscrew at Alton Towers? I'm not sure. See, what I'm actually more interested in than that is actually seeing the graphs and the heat maps for excitement. So, it's boring until the top, and then as soon as it goes... It's staying around like up to 14. So a huge drop will get you up to 14. That's huge speed. What speed does that correlate to? 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour. See, look, there are 80 miles an hour there, but they're not as excited, look, as they are there. It's the acceleration. Look, the vertical acceleration is actually even more there. Let's see. The forward acceleration is at its most there. So when people are accelerating forward, they're having the most enjoyment. So also take a look at nausea. They've done really well there in keeping that in check. It's a little higher around those little bumps, I would have thought so. There is interesting. And then fear. That's one thing you need to keep in check. Yeah, they don't really go above. Like 9 is the highest. And that's, again, if that section changed a bit, this could potentially get even better stats. Interesting to look at. Okay, on to the next one. To continue my research. So, best excitement ever. Okay, so this comes through a pretty nice stats as well. Let's just drop it in. And let's watch this go. Here we go. Test it. And let's just start the test. Time's going. Let's visualize some excitement. So it goes. Okay, they've got a lot of loops. This thing's actually like going on top, then inside, then on top, then inside. It's like twisting as it goes. That must be bad for nausea. Look at this thing. This thing is practically demonic. Actually holding around the 8 or 9 mark. So where do they... I guess they must have averaged 9 there somehow. I think they get a lot of fear at the end. Let's see. Check the fear. Yeah, that's a lot of fear at the end. But their fear comes out okay. And nausea coming into that little area. No, it's coming out of it, actually. Okay. Alright, let's actually ride this thing. We're jumping on halfway. Oh my goodness. Look how smooth and amazingly this game runs. So it like twists. The heck? That would ruin me. That literally, that upside down bit is mental. Look, he's like, yeah, woo! And he's like, go again. Little bobs to start us. I know I'm running at a super fast speed, but it's just because so we can get through the information fast. This bit is ridiculous. That actually like messes with my head. Okay. I'm gonna get off that. We've seen another one. So now we have again derp. Seems like 9 is the ceiling. Like between 9 and 10 is the ceiling. 9.57 is the highest I've ever seen. So we've got airtime now. Jesus. Look at the size of this. You literally... The only way you can fit it in your park, I think, is diagonally. It is that big. Okay. How long is that? Jeez. I mean, there's nothing really to see there. It just goes long and fast. So that's a bit of a boring one. But it gets to 9.01. And it has that airtime, of course. Now there's... we've done this one. We've done that. Well, yeah, we did that, yeah. Then we've got... Oh my goodness. One thing I'm noticing is, okay, so we got 8.2 with one of these. And this is just a crazy bigger version. That's interesting. See this? Roller coaster in a box. And it's that same layout. And it looks like it's literally just a loop. Let's test this. Test this. That is the easiest 9 you're ever gonna get. That is, I think it's something to do with that that track type, that type of coaster. Because look, it's this one here. That's the pattern I'm noticing. The smaller rides that get the 9 are the ridiculous ones. So we do have any other 9s? I don't think we do. Got some 7s, like 7 seem more common than anything else. Yeah. Right, now it is our turn. Now it is our turn. Let's ride the coaster in a box. What are we doing? Here we go. How do I grab it? Let's see. So I'm going to edit the building. I'm going to take the roof off. So I can actually grab the ride. There's definitely a better way than that. Okay, let's ride this. Goes it round and comes back. Goes. Wait for it. We're under. And we're back over. Simplicity is beautiful. I would love to have that in my park. Right, let's set the lighting up. Now it's my turn. Now it's my time to shine. Let's do it. And here it is, the Cloud Runner. This is what we're basing our ride upon. So we want to start this thing a little way off the ground. And this is where I think I could potentially do really well in excitement from. We want it to start quite high. Round about here. I'd say, yeah, about up there. I mean, we can move it up or down in my own park. So here we go. Linear synchronous motor. Propels train along the track at speed. So I can use that to speed boost along the way and get it boosted out of the start with a bit of speed. So there we go. We're going to go straight in like that, get some speed off the get-go, and then push it into its first drop. So let's smooth it down. And it is going to be going fast by this point. And I want to make this actually potentially quite a small ride, I'm thinking. So here, I'm thinking actually, what if I go really, really small with this? And I'm thinking here, already start looping it around. Let's just start testing, actually. That's what we want to do. We want to start testing. And actually, we're going to slow it down for this. So let's see. So it gets boosted and it goes off at speed. So it's just you get that little bit of height really quickly. Okay. Now, it didn't actually look like results. Wait. Let's see a heat map for excitement. What do we get up to on there? We got up into the 9s. That's good. But I want to start off on the 10s. So that just tells me that I need to go a little harder with this. I thought these were going to accelerate it a little more. So there we go. That's, I feel like, a nice starting point. And again, we want to ease it straight into a drop. And then we're going to bring it out. How steep do you want to bring it? Actually, let's start bringing it out there. We want to kind of smooth it along the way because it loses speed when it goes around those a little bit too crazy, you know? Let's see some excitement. Okay, we got up to a 10. We had a nice 6 on there. So do we probably want to go up to about, I'm going to make this steeper actually. And then, so we get a bit of air time coming around there. Now we're coming down again. And I could actually, see, I could have a synchronous motor right there to speed it back up. Let's have a look now. We could even have a synchronous motor anywhere, actually, to keep that speed up. This is what we are. I say we stay at 8, but here, watch this. Check this out. I go to here to make that a synchronous motor. Wait, did that actually go in? I don't even know. Here, I want this. Oh, yeah, this is a synchronous motor. Boom. Now I have some standard track. And it's actually picked up some pace here, I think. Let's see if this works. And then again, alright, here we go. Okay, it went down to 7, so you need to optimize that. So we'll go one motor, another one, keep it at the same height. Thing is when you make them eventually lose the speed, that's when you cause all the fear, which then removes. Actually, no, it's still too steep. Wait, but what if I just have that down like that? And we have them go over, down, and then start curving. There we go. We kept them at 8 and 10. 10's good. 10 is really good. 10 is what we want. You know what? Let's boost them through the floor here, through the drop bit. And the only thing that they can't do is these can't turn, so I can't go left or right. So then I switch to track and I start going left, I think. And here we go. Now we make that level out, and we make it go down. Yeah, this looks about right. We want this to get back into the parallel. And let's see. Okay, kept it around the 9 mark. We went back up to a 10 there. Let's check up on fear, actually. Oh, no, they're scared. No, that's too much fear. Believe me, 9 fear is too much. And it's because they've got too much speed, let me guess. Yeah, 60, 70 miles an hour is just too much. It's going to be exciting, but it's also going to scare the life out of them. Like, if I was just, I'll show you what that fear is literally going to do. I feel like I already need to go back to here and continue reworking. Honestly, it's not easy. It's not easy getting this stuff done. Like, if I just gave them some gentle roll hills here, with a bit of a synchronous motor here, and here, some standard track. No, wait, let's keep that. Let's keep that. Keep this linear. Get this off. I'm just going to try and round this out now to autocomplete. Wait, let's give it one more piece, then autocomplete. There we go. Let's see what that comes in. Let's just get a benchmark. What's the excitement? The excitement actually looks quite good around here. Like, look. See, that's the thing. Like, you look, this is averaged over 9, right? But when the fear comes in, it's going to wreck it. See, look. Too much fear. Ridiculous amount of fear. They're even scared out of their lives here. It's because they're getting accelerated. Look, it's the forward acceleration correlates with the fear. I think. Yeah, it does. It does. You can see that. Okay, so we're going back to the drawing board with this one. We're going on to a brand new design. You win some, you lose some. That's life. On to take 2. Right about. Let's go a bit higher up as well. Let's go up here. Okay, we're going for a big boost. We're going for another big boost. Okay, so start it off flat. Then let's lift it up. Really get it into this. Alright, and now we want to give it that little bit of airtime. Then we want it going down. And there's such a fiddly way of doing this kind of stuff. We want it going up quite steep, I think. Kind of similar shape. Thing is, it's not going to make it up there because it's too high. There we go. That's about the right kind of shape, I would say. Let's see. Let's test her out. Here we go. Going to testing. Start test. And let's see how this gets through here. It's got good speed. Excitement's looking good. Fear not too bad. Fear is in a decent range there. Okay, I think that's slightly better. I'd say here let's ease it out a little more. Let's let it bring its speed and then let's turn it around him. You know what, let's try and use some of their pieces. You know, should I try one of those butterfly things? Batwing. See, look, their fear just goes nuts there. Do I go for a bigger Batwing? Do they have... The thing is, we've got to keep an eye on excitement here. This is where you need to tone it up a notch just to get them there. But that bit all looks pretty good. They have less fear going into there. Around a 7, 6 fear. Actually, that looked to be pretty okay. But then it's not... I get this a lot, actually, whenever I put these bat wings in. It's nothing to do with being in the ground. It just doesn't... It obstructs it. And I don't understand how you bring it, like, left a bit. But it doesn't seem to be approving of that. Cobra roll. Let's try that. See how that looks. That doesn't look bad on nausea or fear at all. Holding them in a good range. We lost excitement now. I think we lost too much excitement. Can we make it smaller? We can. Get them through there a little faster. And here's what we can do. Right, we get them to the bottom of here. And we can motor boost them back up. Give them a bit of speed back. We want to keep that on the straight. Let's keep an eye on that, though. Actually, there's no point doing this if... Yes, that's all looking very nicely green. Cool. They're getting their speed boost coming through there. I think it's time to give them a loop. Give them a loop-de-loop. And we want them to go... Probably right, yeah. It's going to make the end bit less extreme. Let's get a heat map now for excitement. So we're in the 8, 10, 8, 8, 8. I don't know. But the thing is, the fear is what we're trying to keep in check. And it's actually green through there, so that's good. See, fear is very good through there. Could do with going that a bit faster because I feel like they lose excitement a little bit. You know what we need? We need more speed, actually, honestly. Here. It's annoying that you can't... when you're building... Let's get another motor in there. Now let's go for the full loop. Make it a bit smaller. There we go. See how that is now. Yeah, that looked like it was in a good excitement realm. And now I'm going to make him go up and down. We're going to do another little roll hill here. See how that goes. See how we're looking after this. This is looking much nicer. Live data. We're trying to keep that really in the green. See, when we lose it like that, actually, that's really bad. It's almost as if I need to loop them sooner. See there, see look, you get so much excitement just doing those little loops like that. I wonder if we could literally like ride out the rest of the ride just on that. little principle that everyone loves a good old loop. Let's just test that. Let's get a benchmarking in. And see, and we can actually keep an eye on their speed and see where they need more. They need more speed there. See, what I can actually do is I can go on here, I can go on this section, grab these two, and give them more acceleration rate. Let's see what we come in with. Come on, let's get some greens on the board. Okay. Ooh! Ooh, almost record-breaking excitement. Fear in the green, nausea a little bit up there. Honestly, with a bit of banking around here, I think we might actually be able to get away with that. We might be able to get away with getting rid of that nausea. What else was that? So that's actually coming in with good stats. Let's just... What was I thinking? So the excitement... we'll only get to see up to there. Okay, I'm looking to eliminate some nausea as well. Interestingly, it's really high up there and not high here. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We do feel like they're, yeah, a little slow there. But that's what's keeping their nausea down. Okay, there's a lot of nausea there. Here, this can be smooth. This can all be smooth here. You know, let's actually focus it down to that and there. And it's going to keep a lot more speed through there. The other thing I wanted to do was grab all of the launcher section and get that acceleration speed up. Okay, we've made a few tweaks here. Watch the final stats coming in even worse. Right, let's just get it round. Get it right around there. Okay, how are we coming in on that? Come on, please be better. I don't even remember the comparison last time. I really don't. But all I know is that on the nausea heat map, we got a lot coming through the end here. But we also have a lot of excitement. It's like the 2 and 2 come together. Let's look at the speed. Let's keep an eye on the speed. See, 38, 40, 50, 60. That's the kind of speeds we want it to be going at. Is there a lot of fear at the end, actually? There is. You know what? I'm almost tempted to leave it there. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save this as ride test 1. There we go. And now I'll see if I can make it any better than 7.92 and 5.66. And see how that goes. I'm actually going to note this down. I'm getting technical here. So I have my benchmark set in. Let's see if we can actually... The thing is, I auto-completed this just to kind of get a benchmark test gauge in, if you know what I mean. Also, I should probably make the station a little longer now that I come to think of it. So let's get as long a cart as we can, actually, so we can remove one of those. That's the maximum cart length, I believe, that you can get. So now let's go on here. Let's get to here. And let's do this section a little differently. So, you know, let's get another roll hill in here. And then have it ease round into the finish. So, what can we actually use here? Okay, no, that's way too vertical. Trying to see if there's a piece that's just going to really help us get around there. It'll probably be one of these rolls. See, what if I do that and autocomplete just to mess around for the sake of it, and now hit play. Let's see if we do any better. Again, just running this full speed, so I've got to get them all the way to the end. See where that comes in. Oh, okay, so comparison. 783, so we're down 0.09 on the excitement. We're down 0.11 on the fear, which is fine. We're down 0.7 on the nausea. So sacrificing excitement for fear and nausea is okay, but I think I'd rather have the excitement. But can we get that excitement back now? So now we go on the heat maps for excitement. We lose it through the end. But what we also lose is the fear, which is quite nice through the end. And the nausea. Let's see what speed it's doing here. She's doing a really good speed towards the end. Okay, so what if I make that bigger? Now we test it. That is the latest little plan. You gonna go? Oh wait, start test. What does this button do? Oh wow, I can even like twist it left or right. Okay, what do we get there? Okay, 786, so that's down 0.6 excitement, down 0.6 fear, and up 0.1 nausea. So not so good. Alright, let's go back to here. Let's try a different piece here. Let's just see if we can get the optimum final piece for this. Scale that down a lot. To be fair, that looks much smoother now. Alright, stop test, start test. Show me the stats of it just rocking back here. I mean, we've done all right here. I kind of want it to be all green, though, at the same time. Jeez. Really doesn't like making it up there. Yeah, I really want it to be all green, if I could, but I think I need to lose the nausea somewhere else, to be honest, to prevent that from being the case. Let's see. Okay, again, we've come in with less excitement. That actually seems like that's way less. Okay, ooh, that's actually pretty... No, we're losing... Again, it's like if you lose 0.4 excitement, you lose 0.4 nausea. But it's like... Would I rather have... I don't know, this is more of an average ride. That's the thing. It's very uppy-downy. Why is with that big trough there as well? Oh, that was from before. I don't know, it's like... But I'm going away from the excitement. That's what I wanted to keep. Okay, so this is... you know, I'm gonna save this as ride test 1.5. So this is a more sensible option. So it's like, technically I should go with the more sensible option, because yeah, this has 0.4 less fear, 0.4 less nausea, but also 0.45 less excitement. No, yeah, 0.46 less excitement. That's going to do better. In my park, that's going to do better. But we're still chasing that 9 excitement dream. I don't know if I just go for a brand new design, or I just roll with this as is, or I try and tweak it. Let's see. Results. See why the excitement thing is. We lose so much excitement here. If I could keep like a 10 excitement without killing people here, I feel like I could be onto a winner. So, you know what? Let's rework from down here. Bring that in a bit. Sorry to all the people, all the test dummies. And now let's see how that does. That banking looks pretty nice. Thing is, that section still seems to be facing out. Let's see how we've done. Too much fear, and let me guess, it's right at the end. They're coming in too fast at the end. See, how is there more fear there? That's the thing I don't understand. Like, sometimes this game baffles me a little bit. Like, I'm trying to work out patterns and trends, and it just throws me like that. Like, look, they have less fear throughout this whole thing. Like, how's the fear gone up by double? Literally makes zero sense there. Well, that's my attempt at being a great engineer. Somewhat done. I don't understand where that fear comes from. Where has your fear come from? Could be that extra little bit there, I guess. They do have... No, they have a lot of nausea there. Why do they have so much nausea there? I guess it's because they're going up and down too fast. What if I made these more steep? That's my last little idea here. Okay, I'm just going to do this in my own time. I'm just going to make all of these hills a little steep to make them less nauseous. I'll let you guys know how we go. You know, I think that may have been a pretty big key, actually. If you look, their fear is much less, and their excitement is actually more with this kind of shape. So this is just kind of like the optimum shape, as it were. So if I can now turn this around correctly. Now, this is always difficult to do. And I think that was pretty much the key. Is, yeah, making these super kind of the right height. And we've actually got by far the best stats we've ever had. You know, sometimes it's just like this stuff is honestly, like, in terms of the game, the boring stuff a lot of the time is the most successful. Like, I mean, yeah, this is relative. That's a boring way of getting them back. But look at the stats. Like, the first coaster we made, for reference, the first one we ever made, the one with the crazy thing at the end. What did it even have? It had the roll or something. 7.92, 5.66, 4.33. Actually, this... So what I did is I made a subtle change here. See, I actually made that a speed motor, and it gives these stats. If I want to get that nausea down a lot, I just make this standard track, and we go. And actually, we get 7.9, I think here we get, yeah, 7.78 excitement. Actually, no, that isn't... I mean, that's better than what we had before, honestly. Fear and nausea are down a lot. It's like, again, it's that decision. It's like, what do I want here? What if I boost them at a different point? I don't know. Okay, hold up. Synchronous motor. And I put this one at acceleration rate of 7. Now let's see where that ends us. Hopefully somewhere in the middle of those last few stats is what we're going for. There we go, hold up. That ain't bad at all. Nausea is down on my last one. Fear is down on the original starting point, and excitement is up like 0.2. That, I think, is a solid ride. I think for this kind of style, is very hard to break that, you know, break into that 9. I think I'm happy with that. I will continue the quest, but I'd say that's a solid ride in terms of stats, you know what I'm saying? I'd say that's a solid ride. I don't think I'm going to get the nausea down. Let's save this one again. Save this as ride test 2.0. 2.0, yes, indeed. No, it's just 2. Save it as ride 2. The only thing I may be able to do is get that nausea down by perhaps grabbing this piece here, banking it in towards, let's say about 40 degrees, and then we smooth it around here. Let's smooth banking mostly, and now we test it and see how it complains, how it compares. I don't quite remember the stats it had, but I remember roughly what they were. Is this any better? Let's see. Is that any better? Is the question I'm now asking myself. I thought I had them remembered. I want to say it is. I want to say that's 0.2 nausea better. Okay, so that did actually, yeah, 0.28 it dropped the nausea by, the fear by 0.3, the excitement by 0.2, but that is by no means a problem. I wonder if we can put this, oh wait, we've got the synchronous motor. I wonder if we can bring the speed back up on this and get that excitement back, kind of not at the cost of the nausea. So let's start a test. Play it over. Let's get these heat maps off. Let's have a look at how curved that is. You know, this could honestly curve in a little more as well. Let's see how we do. I think it's going again. Let's see how we do. Okay, that's pretty much where it was, honestly. I didn't really do much. Smooth that banking even more. See how we do. Is it any better? Okay, that's, again, I think pretty much the same. There's not a lot of smoothing I think we can do here anymore. And let's see. I think we lost a tiny bit more. Okay, no, we didn't want to do that. That last little bit was too much. So yeah, I mean, we're playing with decimal points here. But it's, I mean, again, some people are going to be like, there's nothing to this ride. Objectively, yeah, there really isn't. Like, it's just up, down, spin around, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. But that is what gets the best stats. So, I will test myself and go a little crazy, but I'm happy to have another solid ride locked down, and I think I'm going to work with this from my next ride in my park, and then perhaps something a little crazier next time. That can be something we work on, but I like the idea of just having another solid good stat ride, and that excitement is very, very nice. So now what I need to do is I need to say done. Then I want to save as blueprint. What do we call this? I'm calling this the orange peel. 15k it costs as well. The orange peel. Nom. There we go, create blueprint. And there we go, you guys will be able to use that blueprint if you even want. Look up the orange peel and get it going. So now I've got my blueprints, coasters, the orange peel, and here it is in all of its beauty. Very long and thin ride, and again it works at a nice height. It won't actually let you dip it in, but here, check this out. So I can go and get this set up in my park now, and then probably decorate it. I think next episode we'll work on decoration for it. Don't know what we're going to do with it, but there's going to be a lot of opportunities for cool stuff. So let's go and get it over there now. Alright, so now it's time to work out where to place the orange peel. I'm thinking in this area, things we already have a coaster linking in there that kind of serves this area. Where's the high traffic? That's the thing we actually need to think of. If I could almost actually put it in over the top of like an existing ride or something, that could be pretty cool because there's nothing stopping me. If I wanted to, potentially, custom. Oh wait, no, my blueprints. Right, search for the peel. Here it is. Oh wow, there is actually, I thought that sounded familiar. See, look, I've beaten out the old orange peel. That does look more like orange peel than mine. I don't know. Mine doesn't look like orange peel at all. But hey, like, that's the thing I find hilarious about this game. There's nothing stopping me from literally dropping it in there. But it just doesn't. It looks wrong. It looks wrong. It was designed for the floor. That's the only problem with designing outside of your park. You don't really get your own park scenery in there. We did actually say, didn't we? We said along here and get some scenery. Kiting it. This is a very long coaster, long and thin, which I don't really mind too much. I feel like it does fit quite nicely along there. I think it's going to have to do a lot of terrain work around this. Unless, hold up, here's a thought. Yeah, I like the idea of... Actually, there's nothing around this area, which is where I'm trying to lure people to. And it means I can hopefully fit it into some of this hill... The thing is, this whole thing is designed to be flat. Designed to go down to flat at every opportunity. I like this, though. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. You know, I'm going to lift it up a little bit as well. Things I don't like there being more scaffolding. Things the station's in the wrong place. What if I 180 it? Let's try and 180 it. Doesn't work as well, does it? Oh, no, okay. It does. It works just fine. Let's rotate it. You know, we could just lower the terrain down there, actually. That's what we can do. Here, this is what we're aiming for. Let's get on the terrain. And let's get flattened foundation. Let's get a big size, but not too intense. Create a cool little shape going into there. I want to do this a bit more gradually now. Can I smooth that out? Is there a... You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We'll have it fit into this little area now. Rides. Coasters. Where is it again? I'm an idiot. Peel. The orange peel. How do you feel about the orange peel? Let's rotate it this way. And have that really fit up there. Still comes out a little further than I'd like it to, though. It's like that side of it is just... When you're looking at it on a plain scale, you don't really realise like how large a bit like that is. I like that, though. Can we drop that down? No, we can't. Where does it conflict, though? I think it's on the right-hand side, because... Oh, there we go. That gives us some room for cool scenery, actually. In that area, I've already got a bit of an idea for what I can do. Extending out the scenery. It's done. The Cloud Runner orange peel is in. I want to make this area like a little, pretty much like an oasis, actually. Like a little pool area with rocks and stuff. Some cool stuff going on. That's what I want to do. I feel like it will already fit the pattern. That being said, yeah, we could make this wall really high. We can make this its own little secluded area. And the ride actually goes into it. Maybe even like a little cave area there. Just thinking about how cool scenery could be. Definitely. Okay. That is going to be work for next time. But before we wrap up here, I shall place the entrance. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, can I rotate the station? Wait. Edit track. Aha. Yes. Easily done. There we go. Done. Now, the entrance is here. Let's actually have it a little further along. Let's have it there. In fact, the entrance should be in the middle. To be efficient, it should be in the middle of all of these lanes, because then people don't have to run as far. Should probably think about moving all of my entrances, but hindsight is 20/20, and I can't be bothered. Okay, connect entrance to path. I want this to go all the way down and connect into the busier parts over down here. I want it actually to catch people before they even get to the monorail. And bam, you exit with a shop conveniently next to you. Perfect. Now let's get some path scenery. Let's get some... If they start walking up this path for no reason, I'm done. I was about to say it's already brought more people to the area, but I don't think it really has. Let's get some more of this stuff in here. Did they just litter literally this second? And that is ready too. I guess actually I should do the scenery before I open it up. The queue already has 62% scenery. I have no idea how. Because as far... Unless that... I guess that counts. That's pretty good. Right, we're going to continue working on this in the next episode. But I guess we have to ride it once in the setting of our park to truly appreciate it. So we've got to test it anyway, so we might as well test it the good way. Frontline scenes. We've never actually ridden this ride. And this thing goes on top. It kind of feels like a hangar. So this is... How are they not more excited going through that start? They're going under. They're going over. This thing is fast. That's an insane way to turn around. Got your big loop. I wonder if I need to smooth the loop out. It's a very smooth ride, which is what I like. What we didn't find about the big other one. The big other one, yeah, sure. And then you get boosted up to make it through the final section, which you just ease your way into. It's a good ride. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Like this bad boy over here, which is now broken down and loses me 1,000 every month. But it does the job. It has actually a decent prestige as well. Improving the ride experience or adding nearby scenery. You know, I'm going to open it up for now, and we'll just keep improving it as we go. That was the orange peel, my friends. That is going to be it for this episode. We have a new area to work on and style leading on to the next episode. I will see you all then. Thanks and goodbye.